So now to part two of this great renovation is transformation of the, not quite the primary bedroom wing, but almost, because this is really a little over 1,000 square feet. And we had a couple challenges besides changing the entrance, main entrance front door and the service door, because they were so hideous. We wanted to match the hardware. And we'll show later, but this is where we have a vented stackable washer dryer and their main foyer closet and storage. Big challenge here is to get all the plumbing up and over, which we'll talk about later. But here I had a problem with the walls not being insulated, and it was just freezing. It was like another freezer here inside this. But we discovered things missing and fixed them along the way. Once we got all the mechanicals in, the biggest challenge is designing, with their tastes in mind. This is a fire clay handmade tile and a beautiful, I'm going to say mid-century. Their direction was sort of mid-century with this, but loved the color, loved the selection, and all of the detail of what made this happen was changing this wall. So when I was looking between, and when we cut in the before pictures of this section, this was at an angle, the toilet was someplace else. I didn't have the storage on the other side for the beverage center. I wanted a wall-hung Toto bidet here, so we changed everything to make this work. And this is a little gem, which has a bath exhaust fan. It has tall storage here in their medicine cabinet, and an electric one behind the vanity, recessed, magnifying mirror, new heat, radiant floor. We have, besides the wonderful light in the windows here, they have to get a new window shade for this to go for privacy, bottom up, top down. Custom, this is what's great when we go pan this for you to see what it looks like. We have a custom glass, frameless glass door, and part of it is a fixed panel, and then a part of it is a curved door that allows you to open it when you're bathing so that you don't feel like you're claustrophobic. And we have a surround platform, tub platform, so that you have ample room, to relax, read a book, your phone, listening to a podcast, having a glass of wine, whatever, with a soaking tub that's from Victoria and Albert. One of my favorites, absolute favorites, because ergonomically it fits, your back. And niches for what you need for soap and close to the tub and also on the shower wall. So we'll take a closer look at this tight space. It's really not much bigger than a 5x7 bathroom, but it feels enormous for me. And then we continue on toward the back. We wanted to keep all the doors tall, but change all the door hardware, all new doors. Added a shoe closet along the way and storage here because this was like a wasted corner, so we're like, why not? And as I got here, there was just more that we could do, so much more that we could do. We knew, and I always couldn't really change the space here because this is where her closet was, and there's more closets toward the service entrance side. So we added and thought about it as we brought in all the plumbing and electric upgrade, came up and over in the ceiling and all the way over and down and in the floors over to the kitchen. Here's where we integrated more storage because it was a natural to do, which made a ton of sense because we needed more storage. We have another ceiling, beautiful ceiling, it's big ass fan, ceiling fans, and then the wall remotes are here and also by the fireplace for the other one. Lights coming, they're not here till May 19th, but we need to have temporary lights to pass inspection. We have beautiful, again, integrating the design with the Frank Lloyd Wright grills and the radiator covers, also with the cedar stone pure white that's matching all the windowsills. So I think that what we've been able to do is blend their tastes and incorporate the door sills and the saddles, again, in the honed absolute to the exterior side of the apartment, which is the terrace. But let's take a look at the unusual mechanicals that you don't usually see in Manhattan. And it's also kind of fun because back here, which is the back service entrance, another fire rated door that I have to put, we have his closet. which is, you know, as much space as we could do. And we have a built-in area for the router and the high-speed cable that comes in. I think it's Fios here, integrated sill and storage drawers. But out here in the hallway, we don't usually get to see this because this is a really old building. And what's great about this is that on this floor, I think it's only on this floor, they have like the recycle and the waste room here. But here's where we can see the original staircases of this landmark building are still here. And what we did when we came in here was we were changing, the electric upgrade comes, you can see it come up and over here, and it goes into the apartment. And the same is true with these white insulated pipes that are coming out of the wall here. Here we have a wall for the recycle room. And here is also where we're pulling up the water supply. So we didn't have enough pressure. So what happened is we had to add booster pumps for both the hot and cold water so that we could bring, pressure should be between 40 and 50 pounds per square inch, PSI. And we have it set at 60, which is really what you need. And Sub-Zero is arguing that, and I think there's a problem. Unfortunately, they're under warranty. There's a total problem with their appliance because the water dispenser isn't working. Don't know why, but we solved that problem, and I think they can get it fixed. It's under warranty. And I think now, let's just meet me on the terrace because there's a lot more to see outside.